think Ten Hag is not going to work with Florian Wirtz at Bayer Leverkusen. He seems on his way to Liverpool, Gab.
Fabrizio Romano coming out very strongly on this one. He says Liverpool have put together an initial package of worth 100 million, which package worth 100 million could mean anything, but it probably involves bonuses and add-ons, probably a base fee. I think Leverkusen are going to turn that down because they're going to want more.
That's just the first offer.
That's an initial offer. What is interesting that he reported is that Wirtz has apparently told his people, according to Fabrizio, that he only wants Liverpool.
Yeah.
Which, if you're Bayern, that's not what you want to hear. It also kind of, the whole Manchester City have pulled out, have decided not to pursue. Puts that in context. Hey, Jules, I know we're going to talk about this endlessly when he comes in, but your initial reaction, obviously you can never have too many good players, but this means, I would guess, that it's not just Darwin who could be on his way, but Luis Diaz has been linked with a move as well. It means a lot of wheeling and dealing.
Because it's more for Szoboszlai, really. He's replacing Szoboszlai in that.
You really think it's that?
Yeah, well, that's where he's going to play. He's going to play in front of Gravenberch.
So. I don't.
What do you think he's going to play?
I don't know, but this has been one of the facts. I was talking to somebody who knows Slot well about, and it's not like he said, "Oh yeah, Slot said he wants to do this," but he was talking about it within the context of the Frimpong signing as well, about how Slot might be looking for a back three going forward, or a de facto back three, and it could be Gravenberch dropping in or whatever. But the idea is to really exploit Frimpong and potentially Kirkes if it comes to in the wing back role, and that would mean maybe more of a Christmas tree, maybe pushing Salah inside, and then maybe Wirtz with him or Gakpo with him. There's a lot of things you can do.
Yeah, I was told he would play as a number 10 behind the striker, whoever that striker is. And I think that's Szoboszlai that makes way, and Wirtz is better than Szoboszlai. It's just the money side, because Bayer Leverkusen won 150 million. Liverpool are not going to pay that. I think Leverkusen know that too. So where do you meet in between? Is it 100 million plus, let's say, 13 bonuses? But it's certain that Wirtz has agreed personal terms with Liverpool, so that is on his way. I would not believe, although the ball is very much in Simon Rolfes and Leverkusen's camp, in the sense that if they don't want to let him go, they don't let him go. He's got no choice but to stay. I still think that he wants to go. They will find an agreement somewhere between 100 and 150 million.
You don't think that now that he knows that Erik ten Hag is going to be the manager, he might be like, wait a minute, I want to play for the bald Dutch manager, for this bald Dutch manager, not that bald Dutch manager.
It's true, maybe. You never know.
Then he gets a message from Peter Bosch and says, hey, what about me? I'm Dutch and bald too.
The guy from Go Ahead Eagles is also by that. Won the cup, he's bald as well.
As is Yip Yap Stam, the large Dutch man.
Yeah. And Pep. Oh, no, he said no to Pep already.
And also Pep's not Dutch.
True, but he's still bald.
He's Dutch adjacent, though, because he's very Cruyff influenced. All right, let's leave that rabbit hole. Oh, one quick thing. Here's the question. Do you think it's going to break the Premier League transfer record when Wirtz signs?
Yeah.
Which I believe is 106 sterling, which is about 120. No, the reason I asked is
you're right.
It's about 120 euros, right?
Yeah, maybe not. Because of the bonuses, I think the way the deal is going to be structured, we'll have a lot of bonuses in it. Some easily reachable, some other more difficult, like for Wirtz to win the Ballon d'Or in the next 3 seasons, so you get an extra 10 million. So you're right. No, I would say no.
And this is just an excuse to bring up Jack Grealish, since we didn't mention him before.
Yeah, on his way out. Since I saw him on the train, since we do the train together, he hasn't been the same.
Things have gone downhill.
Yeah, exactly.
One last thing on the bonuses, fun fact. So when you look back, obviously Pedri joined Barcelona from Tenerife, I think, when he was very, very young, right? And you look at the base transfer fee that they paid.
Las Palmas, yeah.
Las Palmas, right, in the Canary Islands. It was very low. That deal had a ton of add-ons in there that if you add them all up, he's actually turned out to be really expensive.
Yeah.
Worth every penny.
Absolutely.
But it's kind of funny the way
bonuses are good. Yeah,
bonuses, like we need to go back to them and check them who's earned them out and who hasn't.
Yeah.